Welcome to CED Mosebach's online video series. In this video we're going to show you how to migrate an RS Logix 500 project to a Studio 5000 product using the translation tool. Okay, so one of the things that we get asked about frequently is how to migrate a PLC5 SLC or MicroLogix into a Studio 5000 program easily. And it is something that's pretty easily done. We have done it for customers, but we're just going to go ahead and show you how to do it so you can just do it on your own. You don't have to wait on us to have enough time. So in order to do it, you do need a piece of software from Rockwell. It is free. It is on their website, the download center, just called Project Migrator. And you may actually already have this on your computer and you don't even know it, so just go ahead and check that out. And then you can use it to do PLC5 to Logix, or we can go from Logix 500 to Logix 5000. So that's the option we're going to do today. We're going to use a SLC program, and it'll tell you use the SLC programming software to do a save as, a SLC library file, and then we're also going to export the database so that we have the symbol and address descriptions. So we're going to come back over here to our Logix 500, save as, library file, save. Make sure this complete program save is checked, not partial save. Hit OK on that. And we're going to come back up to Tools, Database, and ASCII Export. Hit OK on that, and we're going to throw that right on the desktop as well. Minimize that. Then we can come back over and point the software at that .slc file and hit next. So we are going to create an alias tag for the existing symbols, so that'll make things easier as far as using the old nomenclature from the old program. We're going to migrate that. As soon as this finishes up and says it was successful, we hit next. Next is asking where we want to put our L5K, or our import file in the Studio, what controller we want to use. We're going to use an L30, and we're going to put this into version 24. And next. Next we want to know what to do with the local I/O. Do we want to keep it in, keep the SLC I/O and just put it in a remote rack? Which that's what you would want to do if you were leaving the I/O in place and just migrating the controller. Which you can do, you leave the SLC I/O in place and use the Ethernet adapter to make the SLC I/O remote I/O to the CompactLogix, or you can replace it with newer modules. And what it'll do here is if it doesn't know what the exact replacement is, it's going to create a placeholder tag that you can just change later. So we're going to do that just so I can show you how that works. Next. Alright, so now we're done. We can go ahead and launch 5000 from here. Okay, once it comes up, it asks us where we want to save it, so let's just save it on the desktop here. Now, it will ask us again, so it's version 24 right now, but now we can select any version that I have on the computer. So if we want to make this a version 30 file, we can do that. And we're going to hit import. And it's going to run through, this does take a few minutes, so we're going to let this run, and we'll pick it up on the other side. Okay, so here we are. It did the migration for us. So here underneath the periodic task here, we do see that all of our programs came through all right. The one thing you'll notice is if there's anything that didn't convert correctly, it will put this this PCE in here, this program conversion error. So you can do a search for these, and then anything that they're bracketing is an error, and it'll tell you why. In this program, what we're seeing is that they're using the status file from the old SLC in the program, and since that doesn't exist anymore, you would want to replace this with a GSV to get that status and redo this rung. But as you can see, everything else, including the timers come across okay. And this placeholder, so this is our slot for 1746. I'm guessing an OA8 placeholder. So this is where we would want to come through and replace all these with what cards we want to use for the new I/O. So there you have it. It's pretty good. It does give you a much better conversion than the old software used to. So if you have any troubles with it, just let us know. Once again, thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out future and current videos by subscribing to CED Mosebach Electric Supply on YouTube or visiting www.mosebach.com/media. Thanks again.